Storytime. Title: Cosmic Relations by Corry Hurtubise. Written on October 2nd, 2023. Voice recorded on October 3rd, 2023. She understood there was only one way to save their immense love for each other so they could continue to build on their twin flame connection. But it would entail that she would have to completely disconnect from him. The only way she knew how to do this was to do the one thing that completely tore her apart just by imagining it. This was one of the hardest things she'll have done in her entire lifetime, and she has been through some of life's great challenges already. Her barely healed scars from her prior wounds have been unstitched and reopened because of newly fought battles. She is nearly out of strength, and her defenses are almost depleted. Many tears were shed while she had to plan on a way to save this connection she had dreamed of. She would do whatever it took to be able to marry the only man she ever felt such loyalty for. A respect that was well deserved, and she understood that. Her intuition spoke of it. Her intuition kept bringing her back to one answer. After all, this was one type of connection that was spiritually known for its great, dreaded encounter. Was this a true twin flame connection? There was only one way to know, unfortunately. The ultimate sacrifice, if you will. When that day came, she seized her moment. She must now conduct the illusion of complete betrayal towards the man she only wants to satisfy and completely respects with her core existence. How am I supposed to do this to the man I'm supposed to accept as my husband, my king? She does not know she has enough strength to pull this off with success. The ultimate test of independence and patience. A true letting go of all control and a trust in choice is serving the higher self. This will take the greatest of courage, hope, trust, consistency, and dedication in keeping up to this illusion while living in the lie for a separation period. And that separation period is unknown to all. It all depends on the healing process. That could take a while, and very few make it to the desired new beginning and find themselves in a settling for less, basic, low-leveled, undeserving codependency relationship, never satisfied and constantly looking for the spark that is missing to ignite that feeling that is so unattainable, heavily missed, and extremely desirable. This will be the ultimate challenge for both individuals to attain the knowledge and skills separately to come back together in extreme solidarity within each other and with each other. This is much needed to move forward in this type of rare and special connection. It is her hope that he is intelligent enough to locate and decode the secret messages and hints that she will leave him along the way. These messages and hints will be the only way to keep the spark of the twin flame connection alive and placed back in its rightful position to burn brighter and hotter for eternity. So she puts her game face on, quickly rebuilds her walls of protection, and now she must paint an image in her mind. He is a threat to my inner peace, and then releases. Knowing the skills of a narcissist because of past victimization against her will now aid her in this plan. The illusion of the ultimate betrayal begins. His heart completely explodes into little pieces, and he feels like he fell into an endless black hole. He is in an instant confusion, his mind feels extremely heavy, and he doesn't know which way to go. Does he go left, right, up, down? At a moment of complete disconnect, she shatters and whimpers. As the tears surround his eyes and roll down each side of his saddened face, he cries out to her. "What is the matter? What the hell happened?" he asks. He reaches out to wrap her in his comforting arms. As he took a step towards her, she took one step back and continued to weep. He is in complete disbelief. The woman he planned to marry is now completely closed off to him. With many thoughts floating in her mind, all she wanted was to be in his arms and not have him let go. In his arms is where she always felt the safest and secure. She cries out to him, "I don't want to lose you." She continues to cry, does not want to be consoled by him. She wipes her last tear from her cheek, takes one last look at him, and swiftly turns around, walks away and doesn't look back. It is done. Her only hope now is that if this is a true twin flame connection, he will remain a master of strength and intelligence as he claims to have, and that he will understand the signs of healing and growth that needed to transpire. It seems this is the only way. "Please wait for me," she quietly whispers to herself in a painfully shaking silence, while the exhale of her breath trembled in fear. He is left standing alone to mend his newly opened scars that were reopened during his prior battles in honor to serve his wife-to-be, his queen. With whatever strength was left, he painfully walked home, attended to his harsh and much contemplated wounds. It is said by some that even in the present day, some years and months later, he is still loyal to her, remains unfazed by others, and he awaits her return as a soulful energy he climbed higher for. Every morning that he awakens, he awaits her triumphant return into his arms, where she is transformed into a woman of strength and high value to lead a glorious life beside him. She would also feel at peace, at home, most comfortable, most valued, but most of all, in an unexplainable energy that jolts her whole body in an unpenetrated, euphoric state.
Like and subscribe if you enjoyed viewing this content. Or not. It's your choice.